A lot of the like ex-offenders already accustomed to programs like this, or all of them are pretty much like newcomers to that sort of thing?
I'd say they're new to nature. As urban people, lose our connection to nature, like lose our relationship with. Because you think of this not as nature. It is an interesting, and so it still rains here, we still have rivers here, we still have that process here, we still have photosynthesis in the city. It doesn't stop because there's a lot of density of humans. The only difference is this is kind of like a human habitat where we have put on a lot of impervious surface of buildings and roads and density of humans. The types of ways we impact the entire globe is driven in so much by urban populations, because of the 7 billion people who live on the planet, most of them live in cities. By 2050, they think we'll have another 2 or 3 billion more people on the planet. Like we could hit 10 billion people. And they also predict by then 7 billion people will live in cities. Air particulate matter from cars and diesel exhaust is trapped on the leaf surface. So by their planting trees, the neighbors are actually improving air quality. You know, here in New Haven we have 95 and 91 surround our city, and that makes our air quality poor. So we're in what they call non-containment by the EPA of air quality in New Haven. And kids suffer lots of asthma because of the air quality. But at the same time, when you're planting trees, those trees capture that pollutant on their leaves. So it is a way of improving the environmental quality of the air quality in the city. Carbon sequestration is another value that tree planting is providing that citizens are typically unaware of. Those are hard concepts to get across. Have you ever heard of the term, the heat island effect? Have you ever heard of that phrase? The idea of a heat island is that in cities, because there's more concrete, do you know how most buildings, the roof is black tar? That absorbs heat. And so cities are what they call heat islands. They have higher temperatures.
So we're aware of the effect, but not of the term.
Yeah, exactly. And one really simple way to reverse heat island effect is to paint your roofs white.
Yeah.
So it's reflecting rather than absorbing. Yeah.
Even in Brooklyn.
They all, well, it's still a model of environmental and financial constraints.
That seems that we move as a people, species, towards crisis financially, like reducing gas consumption when we have high gas prices.
Yeah.
When we don't have that, people buy Hummers.
Yeah,
well,
it's
they buy
true.
them anyway.
Right. Yeah. The other kind of big area is how trees affect water quality. Generally, to get the public involved and to try to understand the complexity of how of how all these things are interconnected is a difficult message. It requires a lot of education, and it's hard to get people's attention. Is it most effective to use YouTube or music or television ads, or how do we? But my purpose is to find new media to reach the general public, to have them understand their role in nature. And I think it's persuasive about a tree is you do this effort to put it in the ground, and then you have to love it to death and nurture it and take care of it and water it so it really grows and becomes a mature tree. So you stay connected to the landscape by doing that stewardship.
Nature of a tree, as opposed to say a bush. An actual tree you can draw from elements that are humanistic.
Yeah.
Branches, arms, trunk, hard trunk.
Yeah.
So these are things as what I'm thinking about, even artistically, drawing the connection between the two. And
rather than so my kind of training makes me think of carbon sequestration, or makes me think of particulate matter on leaf-area surface, terms that, or heat island effect, the terms that the public would just turn off,
Right. Like you're saying particulate matter. I'm seeing this visual of cars parked on top of leaves.
Yeah, well, maybe.